We're gonna make this is sort of a cowboy cake. Maybe if Martha Stewart was a cowboy, I don't know. But, this is sort of a skillet. This is a pumpkin apple skillet cake. Again, using that pumpkin, using that apple, we're gonna make
Fruits
a really
and veg.
tasty dessert.
So what about using a green apple? Is this a Macintosh or a Gap?
I've got a couple here. You can use whatever apple you like to bake with.
Yeah.
You know, they have some people have like hard sets. This is the apple that you must use for apple pie. Just use whatever you like. That's that's usually the best. Honey Crisp are fantastic. They're delicious. Macs are good. These Honey Crisps are like softball.
That is the hugest.
That's what I noticed earlier. I'm like,
Yeah.
those are big apples.
These are galas. Like again, whatever you like. So
Are these local Ontario
these
apples?
are local Ontario. Yeah, these are Ontario apples.
Go local.
Huge. And Honey Crisps are having such a short season too. Like it's usually like in this window, and then maybe they come from the States, but otherwise it's difficult to find them. So really tasty apple. So what I'm doing is in a skillet, oven safe pan, because we're going to be transferring this to the oven. I put a little bit of maple syrup, about half a cup of maple syrup in there, okay? Over about medium-high heat, just until it bubbles. So see how it's bubbling like this? It almost looks like the top of like a root beer, really tasty. That's when I'm going to add my apple. So I'm going to roughly cut this up. Then on top, we're going to add almost like a pancake batter. So that's what, Michael, I'm going to get you to put together.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with this flax. And then if you want to fill this up, so you can put that in, and then fill that up 3 times with warm water.
Okay.
So what this is doing is this is sort of creating a substitute for an egg. So we call this a flax egg. That flaxseed, 1 part flaxseed, or ground flaxseed, to 3 parts warm water, is going to give us the same sort of gooey consistency as an egg.
Absolutely, and we're getting fiber, we're getting some omega-3s that are anti-inflammatory, really, really important for our mental health, our heart health, and may help to lower inflammation and cancer risk. So a win-win. We're going to be adding, again, apples, pumpkins, so we're getting lots of antioxidants there. And our feature nut that we're using is the pecan or the pecan, depending on how you choose to pronounce it.
I realize I gave you the smallest bowl for that, so maybe we'll transfer it into the big bowl.
Okay.
I know, I was wondering what we're going to add to it.
Yes.
You
3
start
cups
with
of
the
water
big
to get
bowl,
the
don't dirty an extra dish.
Yeah. So we're gonna add a pumpkin puree to that.
Okay. Oh.
And we're gonna do about half of that, of what's in that bowl.
Half? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
And these apples, again, 3 of these apples, or like 1 of these apples. These are massive. So I actually use 1.5, and just roughly cut them up. I like bigger chunks. That's gonna go right into the maple syrup. One thing that I do want to mention is do not touch this maple syrup. Be careful even when you put the apples in, because it is very, very hot. We're creating, I mean, without the butter, you're almost creating a caramel, right? So that sugar gets really, really hot, so avoid touching. We can mix that together.
Do you have any
and-
tips for not getting splashed? Like, do you ever
Yeah,
use
so-
those splatter guards?
So
or
don't, well, you can just slowly, gently put it in. Don't be afraid. I find if you get a little closer, just so you're not dropping from a height.
Don't do it
That's
because-
usually the best
That's a good
bet.
tip.
You can even just use a spoon. Get an assisted,
Use a spoon to lower
hand,
it in. Yeah,
one at a time.
that's a good idea.
So again, roughly chop these up. This is going to go in. That's looking good. We're going to add a cup of the barley flour. Just going to measure that out. And the idea is that we're cooking, again, the entire thing in this one pan.
You can serve it in the pan on
You
the
can serve
table
it in
too,
the pan.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Super, super easy.
So that's good with the apples. Now, in terms of the flavor, the spices, what's one, I guess, that would come to mind with pumpkin and apple?
Cinnamon.
Wrong. Yes.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg. Yeah, nutmeg, cinnamon.
Love it.
Ground ginger, clove. Those are like your classic pumpkin pie spice. So again, you can go with like the trio or the quadruple of spices, or if you just have cinnamon, throw the cinnamon in there.
Whatever you like, right?
It adds, yeah, again, a ton of flavor. So we're gonna put that in here. I'm putting it into the apples. You can put it into the pancake. I'm reversing the whole thing. It doesn't matter. It's gonna get in there. That's
I
the
like
important
baking
thing.
recipes that you can't really mess
Nah,
up.
you can't mess this
It
up.
doesn't have to be the precise amount.
Smells really great too.
Awesome.
And baking powder. So the flax egg is gonna help with the consistency, the same consistency of an egg. So it'll help bind everything together. It does not have the leavening power that a real egg has. So we have to add the baking powder, and that'll just gonna give us a little bit of it. So that looks awesome.
Perfect.
And we're gonna pour that right into our pan here. Absolutely. So that is gonna go into the oven, 350 degrees for about an hour. So again, it takes a little bit longer. It's non-active cooking. You don't have to watch it. And you're gonna get this really sort of. This isn't a cast iron pan, but this sort of caramelized apple with the pumpkin cake on top. And like I said, like Christy mentioned, just serve it just like this, and it's fantastic, really tasty. Or you can scoop it out. But that's it. That's our pumpkin apple skillet cake. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks to everybody who watched the live stream.